Hi, everyone. This is Carol Ann Speaks, the state of our world, on Thursday, December 8th, 2022. So what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? Who knows? It's a myth out there. Okay, now, what some things happen in the world, alright. Peruvian President Pedro Castillo is ousted and arrested in the latest episode of Peru's enduring crisis, and his vice president is sworn in as the new president. What is that all about? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. So, I hope that will be resolved. I don't know exactly why, but he was removed from, here's arrested. Wow. Russia is losing the war. Russian Marxist Boris Lagarlitsky talks about Ukraine and what comes after Putin. Okay, I don't know. Who knows? Russia surely has to be held accountable for what they're doing to the Ukraine, what they did to Crimea and Georgia, etc. They shouldn't be able to get away with this stuff. And Supreme Court weighs voting rights case based on fringe theory that could upend democracy. So hopefully that'll never pass. Okay. Alright. Now, what are some of the other headlines? Supreme Court hears case that could upend election rules. That's great. And elections. Alright. Peruvian lawmakers remove President Pedro Castillo from office and arrest him. That's nice, very unstable there. And UN says over 17,000 civilians have been killed since Russia invaded Ukraine. That is terrible. Is that just in Ukraine or civilians? So that would be in Ukraine. Alright. Now, Mohammed bin Salman welcomes Chinese president to Saudi capital and talk about transportation and IT and okay. And this is the Saudi Arabia guy who arranged for Mr. Khashoggi, a Saudi Arabian American, to be murdered because he didn't like what he said in the Washington Post about him. Okay. Alright, now. Israeli forces kill 3 Palestinians in Jenin raid. Why? On the occupied West Bank, Israeli forces shot and killed 3 Palestinians during an early morning raid on the city of Jenin and its refugee camp. Okay, 2 others were wounded by gunfire, one of them critically. It was the latest in a series of near-daily raids by Israel on Palestinian communities. A local official accused Israeli snipers of firing indiscriminately. And the Red Crescent showed reporters several bullet holes in an ambulance they said had been used to transport a wounded person. Schools, businesses, and stores have shut down across Jenin today in a general strike to protest the killings. I totally agree with the Palestinians. Israel has to be held accountable. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. 2 killed as Iraqi forces opened fire on protesters demanding freedom for jailed activists. Okay. That's nice. There's problems all over the world. Okay. Now, Iran announces first execution of person arrested in recent protests. That's nice. Iran has to be held accountable. Okay. So, I hope they'll hold Iran accountable. Well, we helped to put the Shah in power twice, and then the people revolted, and we got this ultra-religious group. Okay. Ex-Guatemalan president and VP found guilty of fraud and conspiracy and sentenced to 6 year, 16 years. That's a lot of time. Okay. Okay. An ex-president, but Guatemala, who's in there now, is better? Okay. 1,100 New York Times workers walk out in biggest labor action at newspaper in 40 years. Good luck. And they want readers to respect the digital picket line and instead use local news sources for information. Okay. Going to be a 24-hour walkout to defend the newspaper bargain in good faith after their last contract expired in March of 2021 amid disputes over pays. It's the largest labor action the New York Times has seen since the 1970s. Okay, I support the strikers. I support the workers. All right, now, Daniel Ellsberg says Assange gave him Chelsea Manning war logs. That's nice. I don't know. Okay, Assange, I don't like Assange. Okay, Brittany Griner freed by Moscow in exchange for Russia's arms dealer Victor Bout. Okay, Victor Bout. He's, Victor Bout is American to death, prior sentenced to 9 years in prison, bringing a small amount of cannabis into Russia. And Russians wanted Bout, who is currently in prison in the U.S. Okay. Now, Raphael Warnock wins re-election, makes history as first full-term black Georgia senator. Yay for Senator Warnock. Trump orc guilty of tax fraud and other charges after 3-year Manhattan DA probe. Good. House January 6th committee to make criminal referrals to DOJ. Lawmakers honor responding officers. Thank you. Special counsel investigating Trump subpoenas. Special counsel investigating Trump subpoenas Arizona, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin officials. Good. And are they going to honor the subpoena? Who knows? Okay. Now, Supreme Court hears pivotal election case with far-reaching implications. Judge sentences Michael Avenatti to 14 years for stealing money from clients. Okay. Germany arrests 25 people from far-right group for plotting to overthrow the government. And here, we didn't arrest the January 6th insurrectionists. Let them go ahead and invade the Capitol and try to overthrow the government. Okay. Now, that is a lot of news. So, okay. Thank you for tuning in this evening of Thursday, December 8th, 2022 for another meeting of Carolyn Speaks State of the World. Take care of yourself and others, wear a mask, practice social distancing, when the vaccine is available for you and safe to take it. I would take it. I had mine, now I'm looking out for a booster. I have to be very careful because I have a lot of trouble with vaccines. Okay, how about a tiny little bit of music? Okay. Close the door, light the lights. We're staying home tonight, far away from the bustle and the bright city lights. Let them all fade away. Just leave us alone and live in a world of our own. We'll build a world of our own that no one else can share. Our troubles will leave far behind us there. And I know we will find such peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. Okay, that's World of Our Own, written by Tom Springfield of the Springfield Folk Group, which includes Sister Dusty, who went on to become an international singing star. It was recorded by Dusty and by the Seekers. So, thank you for tuning in this evening of Thursday, December 8, 2022, for another meeting of Carolyn Speaks. Come back again. Remember, take care of yourself and others. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night.